Yo, how is it going, Bears fans? It is currently about 11 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and welcome back to another episode of the Bear Down Podcast. My name is Chris. I am joined by my wonderful co-host, Jaylen, today. What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
So I'm not even going to sugarcoat or try to lead my way into an intro. The Bears got Khalil Mack. I really don't know how to react. But I was talking to Jaylen for about 5 minutes before this, and we were talking about the stories of how we found out about this news this morning. And this is honestly game-changing news, dude. We'll get into the details of the trade later, but, I mean, I had been thinking about it the last couple weeks, and I was like, the Bears are going to acquire the best defensive player in the NFL. And I was like, Ryan Pace isn't like one of those guys that goes out and makes big trades. When I woke up this morning and got texts from all my friends who know I'm a Bears fan, just flooding, what? Oh, God, what?
I'm watching college football. I can't believe you just scored that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were reading details about the trade or something. But all my friends know I'm a huge Bears fan. So I wake up this morning at about 9 o'clock, about a half hour after the trade was made. My phone is just flooded with texts from my friends saying, "OMG Bears! Oh my God, Bears are winning the Super Bowl!" All this stuff. So that's how I found out. Jaylen, you want to share how you found out and just like your initial reactions?
So yesterday I stayed up all night playing Madden. I was trying to grind yurt.
Oh yeah.
But I woke up at around like 8 o'clock today. I was also getting flooded with messages from a bunch of people on Instagram talking about congratulations, and they didn't tell me what happened until one of my friends, he's a Ravens fan, he told me to check Bleacher Report. And I looked, and all I see is Bears trade for Khalil Mack. We giving up 2 first-round picks. I instantly ran into my parents' room and woke up my stepdad to tell him what happened. And usually he loves to sleep, like he sleep right now. But I'm pretty sure he's happy that I woke him up for that.
Yeah, I even a couple hours later, it's like 3 or 4 hours after this trade was made. We don't know the specific details about it yet, but for now, I think we do know there's 2 second-round picks involved. Honestly, when I think about it, I think I'd rather take the proven entity in Khalil Mack in his prime versus the 2 first-round picks that who knows what's going to happen with them. But especially if we get good and we start slipping down the draft board, I'm perfectly fine with giving those up. But man, I really don't know what to think right now. I've just kind of been in awe the entire morning. I'm wearing my Trubisky jersey right now. I also have an Allen Robinson jersey, but there is zero doubt in my mind that once we re-sign Khalil Mack, which I'm saying will be by tonight, or I'm hearing will be by tonight, and sources such as Ian Rappaport, Adam Schefter are saying that Khalil Mack is going to get paid more than Aaron Donald got paid yesterday by the Bears. So I'm not really nervous. I think Khalil Mack definitely deserves the money. We're going to lock him down for like the next 5 years. But I just really don't know how to feel. How about you, Jaylen?
I feel the exact same way. We gave up 2 first-round picks, for a type of player like Khalil Mack. I'm not even mad that we gave up 2 first-round picks because, like you said, we don't know how those picks can turn out. Those 2 picks can be, Kevin White or Shea McClellan. How you say it?
Shea McClellan.
Yeah, Shea McClellan. How you say it? That's what those first-round picks can be. So when we're getting a guaranteed All-Pro Defensive Player of the Year type player, I'm perfectly fine with that. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is they said we traded 2 first-round picks and a player. I want to know who that player is.
Yeah, seriously. I was thinking about that. So this morning they said a player. And when I think a player, and I think a player that's young, and I think someone that the Raiders would want, Leonard Floyd just comes to mind for some reason. And I'd be a bit disappointed if we did trade Leonard Floyd. But if it came down to being Leonard Floyd, I'd still be happy that we got Khalil Mack, honestly.
I doubt it's Leonard Floyd. I talked about that with some friends of mine.
If I had to guess, I think it would probably be a defensive player.
Yeah, I think we probably gave up Danny Trevathan or Nick Kwiatkowski was one of those.
Yeah, we'll see. I feel like the good thing about Mack is he can play literally anywhere, and he really completes our defensive line. So now our defensive line, what do we got? We got Eddie Goldman, Akeem Hicks. We got Mack, who can also back up and play linebacker. And then I don't know who our 4th will be. I'm blanking, but
I think they would put Mack, since we were in a 3-4, I think they would put Mack with Floyd at outside
a linebacker, yeah. So our linebackers, man, Roquan, Mack, and Floyd. And before we know who this other player involved in this trade is, we also have like Trevathan, Kwiatkowski, all these other guys. So it's just crazy I've been talking to my friends this morning. It's just crazy seeing where the Bears were at this point last year and where they are now. I mean, I've been excited for the season since probably Allen Robinson got signed in like March or whatever that was. And, man, it is September 1st, and the first game is on September 9th. I'm not sure if he'll be ready to play. I mean, you think about someone like Khalil Mack, and you think he'd be able to pick up on the playbook quickly, but I'm not so sure about that. It's kind of like I'm forgetting. The Bears traded for someone it was when they traded for Dontrell Inman last year, and they had a game like a week ahead, and he had to sit out for a couple weeks just to learn the playbook. It wouldn't shock me if Mack played week 1, but it wouldn't shock me if he waited till week 2. I'd almost rather have him wait till week 2. But, man, the anticipation just keeps building, and it's crazy to see how far the team's come.
Yeah. Some people said that earlier. They was like, "What if he's not ready for week 1?" But if you think about it, he's a pass rusher. He rushes the quarterback. He really doesn't do much.
Yeah.
But rush the quarterback, and he's damn sure good at doing what he does. So I don't know if he really needs to learn the playbook. He needs to know the plays, of course. But when you're a pass rusher, and we're playing a team like the Green Bay Packers who have Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback, we need all the pass rush we can get. So if I was Fangio / Nagy, I'll play in week 1. But it takes it to a lot of effects. Is he in shape? Is he football ready? Because he's been holding out his whole offseason.
Yeah.
So it's just all to see if he's ready and in shape. So.
Yeah. If I had to guess, man, I'd probably say that he's playing week 1, and maybe they'll just teach him a few of the simplistic plays and stuff. But, I mean, he knows his job, and he's about to get paid, so I hope he's excited. I'm pretty sure he'll be excited about Chicago, but if you don't mind, as my dog starts barking, this is a Bears podcast, but I would like to talk a little bit about the Raiders and how they're looking after this situation. You and I, we aren't just Chicago sports fans. We're also just big NFL guys. So if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to discuss John Gruden a little bit. It's kind of crazy just to see how, I wouldn't say he flipped that team upside down, but it's crazy how ballsy it is, because if you look at what Chip Kelly did in Philadelphia, I was reading about this morning. Chip Kelly came to Philadelphia, and Chip Kelly traded Deshaun Jackson and LaShawn McCoy, 2 of the star players. Deshaun Jackson, who used to be incredible, and LaShawn McCoy is still incredible to this day. It kind of seems like John Gruden, he's not taking that approach, but it's a really ballsy move when you say, hey, I think I can trade my superstar player and we can still win. So it kind of makes me think that the Raiders are somewhat going into a rebuilding mode. They have a lot of good picks now, but it just seems like they aren't ready to contend in the near future.
To be honest, a lot of Raiders fans are already mad at Gruden. He's going to be here 10 years. I don't know if he's going to
that contract
be
was
there
incredible.
the whole 10 years, but for right now, he's going to be there 10 years, and this is his first few months, and he's already completely changed the team. He traded Khalil Mack. He's cut Michael Crabtree. Got a lot of players, and I don't know if Raiders fans are exactly happy with these moves. I know they're especially not happy about trading. They're a player who's been doing good his whole career there, but I don't know.
It's just
really care.
It's
because we just got Khalil Mack. It's crazy.
Yeah. When I think about it, from the Raiders standpoint, if I'm a Raiders fan, I'm only happy that we got Jordy Nelson. I actually think that was a pretty good pickup, because I still think Jordy Nelson has stuff to prove. But otherwise, man, it's just been a crazy offseason for the Ravens. If you saw players, if you looked at the Raiders players on Twitter, Bruce Irvin was going crazy, just typing no way on Twitter. Same thing with Derek Carr. So obviously Raiders fans are in awe that this happened, but Mac's going to get paid, man. And Ryan Pace, I applaud Ryan Pace for what he's done this offseason, and I'm excited to see what happens now.
Yep, Bears players are very excited. I saw Eddie Jackson. He had posted the picture of the NFL when he said trade with Khalil Mack. He said, we want all this smoke. He said, welcome to Chicago. Charles Leno
posted a video of him singing to Return to the Mac. Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, that's going to do it, I think, for this episode, unless you want anything else to say. This is kind of just our reactions as of now, unless there's anything else you want to say.
I would like to say a couple things.
All right.
Today is cut down day. A lot of players are going to lose their jobs. a lot of players are. This is going to be the last time they play in the NFL. And basically that's it. Like, today is cut down day. I want to see who makes the roster. A person that I really hope makes the roster is Kevin Tolliver, the quarterback from LSU.
Doran Grant just got cut this morning, by the way.
Yeah,
he played incredible this entire offseason. He got cut.
Yeah, when he made that pick six, I was like, are we really going to keep Doran Grant over Kevin Tolliver? But we just cut him. We just cut Doran Grant.
So that's good odds for like guys like John Franklin and Kevin Tolliver, those D-backs who are young and are trying to make the team.
I'm pretty sure John Franklin's going to get cut.
You think? Yeah,
he hasn't really done anything this whole preseason. Neither has Kevin Tolliver, but he's like in coverage. Kevin Tolliver is very good. Athleticism wise, I think you could say they're kind of equal. Like, John Franklin is fast, Kevin Tolliver is tall.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I'm pretty sure we're cutting.
Yeah. And just so you guys know, we're actually probably in a couple hours going to record another video. I think, is cut down day today or is it tomorrow? Like, do they have the rosters have to be in by today or tomorrow?
Should you? I can hear you.
Sorry, I said, do the rosters have to be in today or tomorrow?
Today.
All right, so hopefully Jaylen and I will get another video up around 3 p.m. Talking about who we think will make the roster. Parth, obviously, he's not here. We're going to make a pregame show for the Packers game. Probably going to make another video talking about like 5 things to watch in Bears versus Packers. And then we're going to do a postgame video as well. So in this upcoming week, man, I'd say we're back. We're in the swing of things. So we got this coming later today to you. Hopefully we'll have a 53-man roster video just predicting who we think the roster will be. And then we'll have our pregame show, our 5 things to watch, and then we'll have like weekly roundups and stuff starting again. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We're back in the swing of things. I know I always say we're back in the swing of things, but the season's right here. We actually are back in the swing of things now. We're going to keep pumping out the content for you guys. So if you did enjoy, please make sure to smash a like and subscribe. And I think that's pretty much it. Go Bears, man. Khalil Mack.
Go Bears. Welcome to Chicago, Khalil Mack.
See ya.